Hello my loves, you guys. I'm going to show you a quick little demo today doing a sculpted acrylic nail with our fast drying acrylic Miss Racer Clear. Here Veronica broke a nail in the middle of a twerking accident and now she has to get it repaired before she goes to Las Vegas. So after you completely remove any old product, you push back the cuticle. I'm going to use my diamond prep bit today to etch the natural nail and also buff out any dry non-living tissue she might have, get rid of all that crusty mollusty. So I like to pull back the skin really well and make sure you get that bit really tight into all those grooves and get everything nice and clean. And she set these nails on forever. Well, actually all of them are your real nail except for this one, right?
And, oh yeah, my middle finger is shorter than the other ones because it broke. Those are crazy points.
Oh, that's right. That's the one that came off completely. But other than that, they all stayed on pretty good though. And it's already been...
like 2 months.
Or longer? So we're going to do 1 coat of nail prep and then 1 coat of primer. Never 2 coats of primer. And I need to change the music before I get the monk. Britney Spears music with that brown there with the monk tip. So now let's do 1 coat of primer. Only on a Max video will things like this happen. Sparingly. Everybody thinks that if you do more coats of primer, the nail will stick on better, but it won't. It will actually make it lift. And our primer is the best in the world, completely non-acid, so you don't have to worry about any damage to this tissue, to the skin. So we're going to use our sculpture nail form, peel it off. I like to take the backing of it, put it right there in the middle. Open the perforation. Roll the form really, really well between your fingers, and only 2 of your fingers will touch the form. And we're going to slide it in and then rock it up. So that way you don't have any gap between the natural nail and the form. Close the tip of the form. Make sure it's nice and even. Make sure this black center line right here matches with her knuckle so that way the nail is nice and straight. And then I like my nails really tapered, so I push in. So that way the form will get a really nice C curve and make the nail nice and long and skinny and slender. Take a Luxe brush wipe. Here we have our monomer ready. We have Pink Magic Fast Dry. We have Racer Clear right here, which is our clear fast dry acrylic. And I'm going to use, let's see, which brush should we use? We have so many, it's hard to choose. Let's use Hologram 16. Fully submerge the brush into the monomer. Make sure the finger is actually straight out, so that way the acrylic will not run into the cuticle area. Angle the nail down a little bit. Pick up your bead, place the bead right at the cuticle area, and then with the tip of the brush, walk it around the cuticle. And then we're going to sculpt the nail out using the belly of the brush. And use all those guides on the form to exhilarate and make it easier during the application. Okay. And then we're going to do 1 more bead right at the apex, at the stress point, to build the height, build the concave convex. And remember, stroke it outside, side, center. And look at that, the acrylic just goes on like butter. Beautiful. We're going to wait a few seconds for that to polymerize and we'll be back to pinch. So now we're ready to pinch. Take off the form. Take your Mr. Pinchy, and we're going to very gently pinch the sides, very, very gently, to get a nice taper and a nice C curve. And then we're going to get ready to file. So now we're going to take a 100-100 grit Fantastic file, and we're going to shape the sides, make sure everything is nice and straight, file that free edge. Make sure it's a nice soft square, something very natural, because we want it to look just like the rest of her natural nails. So that way when she's twerking in Vegas, nobody will tell. They'll be like, maybe she's born with it, maybe it's nail couture. And then we're going to use the power tip bit to begin to shape the nail. We're going to turn on our 40K mini toy nail drill at about 25,000 RPM. And we're going to start at the center of the nail in one direction. And then around the cuticle area, make sure it's nice and blended and seamless. And And then we're gonna buff it. We're gonna get a smoothie and buff the nail surface. Now we're gonna do one coat of 105 from Fungel, which is this really pretty warm tone nude over the entire nail surface. And this is a truly one coat coverage color. A nice even coat over the entire phalange. That it just covers so beautifully. Get that tip. And we're gonna bake this for 30 seconds and we'll be back to do the design. Next for the design, we're gonna keep it OG and we're going to use our liner gels. I'm going to start off by using the black. And what I like to do is I take my vegan 4-pack brushes, because sometimes I mess up the brushes like I did this one. That's what happens when you're Max. You make a big old mess of everything. So just really gently take it in, pick up your gel, and just freehand it and have fun. That's the most important part about nail art, is having fun. I feel that sometimes people always take their nail art too seriously. I'm like, just relax, chillax. Look at that, just freehand it. Next, I'm going to take the white liner gel. Dip it in. And a few white elements. Bake that for about 10 seconds and we'll be back with the next color. Next, I'm going to take this color, which is like a Tiffany's blue. It's 134 from Supergirl. And I'm going to use the same brush. And I'm just going to add a little bit of blue to the design to give it some light. This color is just really, really beautiful. Look at that. Oh, it's like everything. And let's bake that for 5 seconds. A little bit of gold. Just to accent, just a hair of gold. Cure that for 5 seconds. I'm gonna add some black gel polish to my tiara palette, and with the dotting side of my bling tool, I'm just gonna add a few dots to finish off accessorizing the design. And then we're gonna freeze this for 5 seconds and then cure the whole nail with a coat of top coat. So to seal the nail, I'm gonna use Dom Top, which is our thick semi-hard gel top coat. This gel is incredible for people that are like extra rough on their hands or need that extra layer of protection. This is literally like the Iron Man of gel top coats. It is indestructible. It's very thick and rich, but gives you a beautiful high gloss shine. And when you apply this gel, it's almost like you're frosting a cake. So coat the whole nail in a nice even coat, and we're going to cure this for 1 minute and be right back. And then after the hand comes out of the lamp, we're going to put cotton candy cuticle oil on her phalanges, and she is ready to take on Vegas. And there you have it, you guys. A fun, fast, easy sculpture nail demo, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.